Hello and welcome to Alive with Amanda. Today we're going to be talking about how to use AI for your practice. So, first off, I want to say that there's a lot of thoughts and feelings about using AI and how exactly to do it ethically or what it means for our practices and what it just means for life, right? Like it's definitely something that we need to think about and consider and come to our own consensus about what you're comfortable using AI for or not. I have been using ChatGPT to help guide me in things like writing emails, writing blog posts, writing service pages, writing plans for caring therapists, my practice. So I have been using it for business things already. I have used it to help me generate letters of recommendation. Like I might, one of two things. I'll either write the letter of recommendation and be like, rewrite it more professional, or I'll ask them to write it and then I'll edit it, right? Like kind of going both ways. Same with emails. We don't take what's directly from there and put it on our website because Google does have ways to see what's AI generated or not. But I will use it to springboard ideas. I used it to create some topics for these videos, right? Because I've been doing these videos for a while and I needed some ideas and they gave me a bunch of ideas, right? So for me, I really use AI to generate like some ideas or like just the beginning part of whatever I'm doing. And then I'll use that. Like it's like I'll ask it for the ingredients and then I'll make the cake, right? Of whatever it is that they're giving me. And so that's how you can use AI to be productive. I use Chat GPT. I don't put like identifying information from clients in there. And I really like that concept for myself is like they kind of give me the ingredients and I put it together, right? I'm not like write a blog post about 10 ways to manage anxiety and then I copy and paste it and put it right on the website. Going in, editing it, adding my own spin, adding my own story to it. The next thing that people are starting to use AI for is note writing. And so if you already are a Therapy Notes subscriber, they did come out with Therapy Fuel, which is their AI version for notes. We are beginning to trial it at my private practice and we're seeing how to implement it. We're seeing what people like about it, what people might want to improve, just not even Therapy Fuel, but just AI in general, like and how they're comfortable using it, if it is accurately capturing what is happening and what they're typing, what they're saying, or if it's like one of the things that I've heard time and time again, and this is really more for when it listens to the sessions and then transcribes a note and makes a note for you, not so much when you type in, but it's still eventually that feature will be available and it's already starting in other practices. Like people were telling us they went to the doctor and they had a thing on and said, we're using AI, it's recording your session. And so it's really like if they're listening and then they're like adding things the patient never said, right? So I see using Therapy Fuel the same way that I see using ChatGPT is like it gives you the ingredients, it gives you the base, right? But you have to go and you have to read, you have to edit it, and you have to make sure things are where they need to be. And so I think I'm really excited. We're going to roll this out to my whole practice. We know that this is coming. We know everybody's going to want to use it. We know it's going to increase productivity. That's a big one. But we also want to make sure that we're training everybody to use it appropriately and that people aren't just, not editing and not putting their own flair and their own spin on it. And so kudos to Therapy Notes. This is my shout out to them. Thank you so much. One, for being a sponsor of these lives, but also for staying ahead of the game, making sure that we are able to really use tools to increase productivity and to reduce the amount of time that it takes to write notes. It's the biggest complaint people have. I don't hear people complain about seeing clients, right? Or using evidence-based practices. I actually hear people complain less about money than they do about writing notes. It continues to be like everywhere we see people complaining about note writing and trying to keep up on notes. So I think AI is really going to transform the way that we do notes. And so a special shout out to Therapy Notes. So you come up with a game plan for yourself and what you're comfortable using AI for and how you can use it to shape your practice. If you're a solo practitioner, maybe you use it to create scripts, maybe you use it to create email. If you're a group practice, I really am thinking of marketing and blogging and ideas for your practice. And then for every practice, really the notes function is going to be a really big game changer. So I hope that you check out Therapy Notes and Therapy Fuel for AI, and that you really are able to be as productive and efficient that AI can offer to us in private practice. I hope this was helpful, everybody. Bye-bye.